friend Brow. Say na na wa. The one Nkrumah ofia.
Or two chess.
Or two chess. The one Nkrumah ofia, the one Nkrumah, director of operations at the PPP, Progressive People's Party. And ni Amasa Namwale, former NDC MP, Dade Kotopo. Me beni for Mama Machin Amama Kwaba. Me jiri so bia ho ye.
Nyamiadum bibia eboko na Nyankopon de obomidua.
Nyamiabo dua.
No din hire tua meka.
Amen.
Enti no bibia eboko.
Ede nyamia.
Bia da for mami. Akase na nando so be na fam de na bibia ye okay.
And then for yabreno ene nonkron pepepepe na mame nkancho se wabefia ha mega 6 na Mr. wa atwabi numbers no 49 1 to 49 obetimi to see one number and na say two numbers obetimi apemo 3 or 4 numbers na say eno ano no o dial star 266 hasha star 266 hasha na udam sika 1 million Ghana cedis obetimi edibi o person ye merchant so mame ma number no for 0302 238 606 na say eno ano no enkwala na ya mama omunya asumdwe wo mo da kama na mame unso wanya bread ya obi bia yes mom baby pull up. Yes mom baby pull up. Tinkwala nketu anananom no wodo oba no kwakoma ni amasa no amole so no pe yes mom bi na de abono grandpa watifie no ne nkwala ni di agro saa wo hanadwen sanse wo pupu a no wi a oyi a wo mmre pint se de wono a hye ne nana no draw so oyi ya na watratwe na se eno ano no pebi na fa bo nkwala no masom enwom no ba ata won so wasom nwo ope dodo atu a 055 0533 733031 and 0261 42 1158 na N1. The luckiest patch of the number we dial star 712 hash star 712 hash to ticket na dodo na ubenya sika ewomu mame fiasie emfanfi eja kwasi poku wono ne di kan bai mrahye bedwafiem enura ene enne enkomo ayedi nyina Ghana for dodo na so much disappointment and rather much pass and ekoho we so say mentina mrahye bedwafiem kura meko business of the day aye bibia ho and next speaker say quorum ne dia mewo na mom numbers na ye di bedi dwuma aye dwuma na nkasa no minya numbers no inti ma agene indefinitely ye nim da mrahye bedwafiem beba sanse me court nyina menim se court ka se ya agene case indefinitely etimi di bebo so me miensa timi di bebo so me mienu oye like e bia bo so me baako wo ho an what say yes ya be file inti momra back enra mrahye bedwafiem de na we expecting ene na siye sen ena ekoy
yo ehia Ghana for yana eti for na ka say de akofo ado kan so we need to be yes spectators citizens and players of the game.
Me pacho 1 minute me pacho production mon hwe ne microphone no e ma me ne mic ne wo form either so no was microphone na say so technical me pacho achu wadaroma mon check ne mic ne ma me dase
nti me feel say ye aman bapa okay na yedwen Ghana ho si seriously sana o majumi to menya MP media MP for adwuma enra de see ye ma nyema kono problem always
se na wadwe ni so nya MP a obedi a enra na yesi ye no wonye afiu mu wori aho
I because promise area so say we ain't na ye cordia you see
sorry on one sorry
because mama here amanyofo politicians
yeah
ama ye hu say ye yam tim ne nam ye de fu ne nam
mo amanyofo mo afa na mo hu say mo yam
the CCC case ye yam you know what de bia ne ye de speaker kam and me nya quorum timentibi Parliament business ambassador 45 pen buy 32 ne buy anambwa enra e dey na see 530 na obi a say dey see na park
nwanwa
enra 530 na this for na dem
anodompre as early as 5:30 5:45
na
white na one nam kwan so
say oh what you say
yeah
eno omo e dey na ya asem no either ye nua bi ho aka aye be yi na coffee on the S gracia ni bi tie kokon ama no ayeza ni e pesika ni e pe numbers e dey approve covid levy and done asem anamba.
Yeah.
Because they said we didn't have the numbers.
Yeah.
Near numbers. And they approve serious business of Ghana. Now MPs be the flag bearer BH.
Yeah.
Now MP be nam UK. No be nam sometimes as low as 45 people come to Parliament.
Yeah.
Is it not correct? And no idea see. And no they had everybody. Anna.
Obia.
It is only when a near
but most dodo na buy. Good. Say no bia cry na buy dodo na buy. Now what's the divine wisunity? 75
to 80%. Even go 90 cry.
Okay.
Kim. What does it? And a near me lawyer. And a near more can ever say me the with common sense they baraka. Adia ye kuhi ebe Ghana. Me won say something dey. Any pa me say be akoye independent. And we free department here in free in there na 45 days to go. What would that numbers do or change?
But there be wo ye MPP constituency chairman mama misa. MPP mu mra no. Den ne kafa wo bia say we ye chairman yi na wo umra hyebedwani a won ne na ye adwuma prekope o se mi fi MPP mu ateme ho. Den na mo mra ne ka. Mo constitution MPP constitution e ka say.
You see dan we bisa e papa na mwali wa hase lawyer bi kan sem basa na se legal counsel omunti ana o se so bi nye complainer e fa de se hwinsi e fa de se hwinsi
ane
under the MPP constitution.
Okay,
we are independent independent the constituency will report you to the national party.
Okay,
what I say in the case of forward obi so bi I complain
this all catch there
obi anye complain.
And nipa 3 neko Cynthia Morrison nominate obi anya complain.
You see sometimes I'm on your phone we are alancha mountain crop for echo no I people on ko yi bi edi no gradually any bia kasa me bi ba but key people be a quiet for so the you medinity no nipa no ayede.
Okay,
who says we couldn't have spoken to who says so? Who says we could have spoken to the former general secretary? And moving forward I'm on your phone sometimes yes you issue nyansa ade.
Okay,
kodua a speciality any name or dia bane say buka time obi a general secretary you ready no kodua will not go on that target.
Okay, so
Morrison is still we are still in talks with him. I'm told the Zoom MP no although I file Africa the no be so
say nyampa ani Cynthia Morrison just say nyampa.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you listen to what the media is saying no say no speaker the kind of say and I say sampa me busa say I didn't see Ghana. But let me come back to my question. MPP mo constitution. MPP constitution. In the previous election, and Ujina or party no ticket so.
Yeah.
I could do parliamentary. Instantly, no. Yen to a baby was said, yeah, do buy it so.
Okay.
They do buy it. Confess and some more end this also a jai. I say my jai party no. Automatically you denounce your one bishop never call. Yeah. What I say? And yes, sir, about we and our banner people didn't call on own common yedi. I say, see a people from ma party requirement no me.
All your campaign, Tiamu, Muhu ye, ne posters, ne billboards, nina, and MPP colors, no use to be Okojina baby, no kasa, or sit namewa, on kasa namewa manukum, near all ye nina, say. Mefi amanyuko emu mekwa amanyuko bimu waye ne billboard waye posters waye t-shirt Nkrumah na obo MPP mu edi nachi no watwe mu Nkrumah ni bi edekọ mo se still mu hu ye
me make I say in politics bibia possible.
Okay,
we are strategic area. You don't hide rush. Look, one of the mistakes we made was to dismiss Obsiado.
Oh, okay.
If we have allowed him to be doing his things and no maybe we are it me calling to order. Oh, Nina so be with because President Kufosi hopes in bra.
Okay.
General Secretary show. And then they ask him, we knew we are locus banner. What I say? Oh, Pamoni Penny, we are locus banner. Oh, wow, they first any part.
Okay.
What I say? It is the party believes me because you did this say. Anybody say, oh, what I say? Until the last day, and so by the next year, so what is it? Yenjin tum say party mrani should party now supersede the interest of Ghana. Is that what they're saying? The MPs never here, I'm gonna apply on party mra. In any case, does that supersede Ghana interest, Anna?
Okay.
And now, nipa ada je ko time you almost saying that MP for GP, I don't mean GP. omunyipe
ombeji
so beji
omunfanche
ombeji
sitting allowance
yeah kay obi ka say my recalling to the chamber was sitting allowance nka nje anayada yes we can anayanga we be say me Ghana nipa ade ye no asem edidi Ghana na ye mrem anye say nti ehun sitting allowance nyina me nye me nko so financial allowance to the state nti me nye anayanga the only time was MP for nyina ye go dika loan what ye omo no say omo kan say omo bo abeso bo esi Vodafone nkufo be chia omo sam ye no kre ni nyina ye mo so nyina ko nyina fa ko yes sir yes the grow we mu and NDC be ka kire yen say this gentleman Brian
Champion
one of the people the NDC is going after who did that tell us over say election and they be NDC one ye ko to aban onya 46 more than the year me ba ye ni convert no the NDC had all the right to punish that gentleman how kumsin the NDC had all the right to punish our kumsin how kumsin o ma NDC for di o matam no vote ko soro pa edidie
ne dia he o de akonwa bi kwesi wo so bi international na say
edidie na uka say abrantie we o se Ghana aye waso niam nyina ye she brand ye no kre o so be gia to bi man NDC for na me say NDC for nya akwanya say NDC for say na akufo appointment o ye do so do edie so na mu ni Nkrumah so we had all the right to have said say we dey yeah approve that
okay
isn't not it nipa na ye ko no to na vote ye to ya ba no nya pa say MP before 134 onya be 170 something 34 ne be count me one omo fini. Did MDC go to dismiss your people that this is the party stand and you went and do this? Did they go and do that? No. It's on your phone. When you suit them, it's different. Me video be. I said they don't be at the end. Not wedding birthday. Out of forcing. And after my get emotion and you see.
No more drink come on. One more drink.
And maybe who take on a one match as party and not logo like a hobby. I don't tell any boy no we won so go jare David Barry do your MPP nya ba we do bad no pay admission into university became a matter discussion dey can say yeah so for me I believe that Ghana for me now with politicians now
wow
me now they cannot say that when he seals them yes e ko ye mama and one remember them I'm go ya mama me the legalities about the thing is not what I want to know. Okay. What I want to find out is Ghana. Even in American election, at the point one of the presidents didn't want to agree to the election. His own party said for the interest of America. Yeah. Let's give the out. The in Ghana, the America said for the interest of Ghana, and this is okay, Mejamaka. MPP should say for the interest of Ghana, Mejamaka. We don't do that. They do here for political. Obi feel say obe ye na 4 months ake o de nya power in Ghana nipa na dwen ho. Obi so feel say some bomb for 4 years no. Me say come any biem. It is bad. Politicians we are engaging ourselves. Bad.
Politicians yes mu gu mu ho anim ase. Munyai furo na bom anim na bia abo Ghana ni bia anim. Ghana e na monwe ho. Ma me nko me lawyer ni Amasa Namwali. Wande waye mrahye bedwani pen. Mrahye bedwafiem. Enti match pass ni akonwa we ya makonwa na we ya majority say the issue nyina ye majority enra wo tifie na wo hwe ne na ekoso mrahye bedwafiem na wo kai say enti efie we mu na me koye no ne ekoso se obi hia me no ka say ne Amasa no amole to come mrahye bedwafiem pa say MP we efe eye enra fele sen
well maminchia etifo na shofo nyina biom na another pay a whole consensus chairman of the MPP what tema waka actually Ghana for some MPP from omofu enam in politics
ose amanyofo
omudi omofu
MPP for the omofu enam and NDC for munya amanyofo monga
NDC for no we look at development
okay
most of the time no MPP the intro Emma Ghana for a ton intro against NDC
okay
near Fiabemo now a development in Juma ye no
naka
na diaba
okay
so our development of the country no of the state no of the nation no and no na the bia the NDC eba back to power
okay
and some people for them of food na yeah NDC for the fire food na in the junior man ho
okay
ye hwe okwan e be fa so Ghana for hu beto Ghana be come kai e wo BPM enra ya call parliament na insem bebre and I got triggers and we say aba Ni nyina say ni nyina Article 97.
Article 97 yeah, 1
and
H. Yeah.
Now you woman say there was a complaint about Nkrumah omo fi on party mo adjoin independent. And Nkrumah some we independent omo adjoin party. Article 97 1G and H no ekutia. So osha enke criminal offense enke very straight liability and absolute liability.
Okay.
So o kan there na an interpretation say if when it is clear and unambiguous, the Republic versus Mechanical principle na say
okay.
and it is clear and unambiguous say so could join political party be change party we call parliament no and now that election and so the provision is say we join political party be change party do ba parliament no automatically you are out of parliament.
Yeah.
Late why you saying AAB why you saying yeah no okay we free NDC on the statement on the floor of parliament no okay see a 1960 constitution then you cross to the other side and I can say oh per article 97 no so free parliament and machado ebe kukuru no to no train parliament no ko jina independent or call file independent was Tamale Central Emma MPP and file Emma Inusa Fuseni beating hands down. That's how Professor Waisinin end his political career.
Okay.
Kofi Asante, Amenfi, Wasa Amenfi,
yeah.
West to say, West, no, your NDC MP.
Okay.
No, I got 2 terms. And also, SUC camp, no more, or Kwakwas Parliament, or Nigeria. And now, such a man, there, no more, and or throw resignation on Faxical Parliament. On Faxical Parliament, so across the carpet. Of parliament.
Okay.
No, you're going to buy election on the ticket of MPP. No, win here. No, or back to parliament. And I'm a boy. That is what happened because of Article 97.
97.
Now, the Electoral Commission gave a constructive or actual notice by the notice of pool.
Okay.
Now, that notice of pool no is to the whole world. So, who will pa actual notice? Who nimu swa a constructive notice?
Okay.
Say. This is what has happened. And the Papa we are a friend no, as I see no, or call independent. Papa we are or independent no, or join political party.
Okay.
And per Article 97, 1G and H no, you are out of parliament. So back being the Speaker of Ghana Parliament, by that constructive and actual notice no, somebody raised on the floor of parliament by a statement, then he ruled say, now because per this article no. Per this provision in the constitution, now the NDC has the numerical strength, and now they are the majority in parliament.
Okay.
Then we say how MP before they say, on by a move 169, and I should tea about 137, and I feel that's what I want to call minority. Ego. Is it ego or ego?
I said you kind of
it's a matter of ego. Just like a being, Nicassio, yeah, oh, who right, you say,
back form.
I want to penny a proof about form. Oh, I do. I'm about for almost you say, balloon, who's a balloon cacano. You want to penny a bassano, I say. And there's a contemporary idea. So, and that's all what is happening. So, after your marking, even before this declaration was made in Parliament, ran to court for something that has not happened and on court and change. So we want to call for interpretation of Article 97, 1G and H, which his right say, I say, oh yeah, obey me, I.
Okay.
No, okay, no. So the Supreme Court be interpreted that because we a nearby, a ruling by a nearby, I think 1966, refi, you know.
Okay.
Just a nearby. Or share how you can seek for interpretation.
Okay.
So when there is a rival meaning, so Article 97, 1G and H no. Say na gbagbe any parliament tia sia you see you for the few no. Afenema case also another meaning.
Yeah.
So he has to go to the Supreme Court for interpretation, which is right.
Yeah.
Now the Supreme Court in the interpretation stay the action that has taken place in Parliament say the people automatically are out of parliament. Say per human right reason, you know, at least they should be allowed to come back to parliament
and work.
One number channel. Okay. They attempted to serve parliament on non-serving day.
Okay.
If you article 112 now, parliament won't mean 7 no. But parliament can the transfer money.
Chief Justice Kasa Mondays.
That come service on Mondays. Strictly no. Why do you try to serve on another day when it is not Monday?
Okay.
So okay, Makako serve. Fine. So they were expecting the speaker to rule on it.
Okay.
And I have before called parliament, you know. Almost a change. Almost some contract or majority. You see, and before and this contract majority side, go and sit at the minority side. Then they will come and read the court order. Then the speaker will order say, now let us switch camp. We now we enquire say. But you see, the state now Supreme Court man, me to me no. The Supreme Court was trying to give the devolvable factor.
Okay.
They wanted to use the devolvable factor. I believe and trust, say, the Supreme Court will use the mechanical principle to interpret the Constitution as Bagby has interpreted it. Article 97 1GH, you know.
Okay.
Because it is clear and unambiguous.
Okay.
And mechanical is still. Oh,
mechanical
is a good principle.
Okay.
And the uncle see Sano. Now, Bagby adjourned Parliament, see they die.
Yeah. Indefinite.
The MPP too can come under Article 112. 3. Get signatures for 15.
Almost Article as a
no, almost there. And Bagby has 7 days to recall Parliament.
Yeah.
Nyambasara Mwale can go to Supreme Court to stay the call of Parliament because I also don't understand Article 112.3. So they should stay the calling of Parliament until the Supreme Court has determined the meaning of Article 112.3, no, which means when here. What you say? So never be biano say ne, and that's what Article Supreme Court a rule on Article 97 1G and H, no, the meaning of it that will
end everything.
Settle everything.
May I say?
The Molovo general. The Molovo
you 3 years and son.
I just tell them say you were right. So on per se MP4 the majority.
And you ma judges and answer.
What I'm saying is my honest opinion.
Yeah.
So on with trans majority Taba Parliament I can say 10 to 15
yes.
14 days.
Yeah.
Oh we are then Bagby was right say in case for Parliament. Na ajere gadi da.
Niama sana mwale enso eno no mame nkwe na divine Nkrumah divine enti enu a wa wutifia wo hwe na match pass ikoso menteme wase ikoso na ye salute still unyamra hye bedwe fema abeko
yo me da se minua mame nchia eti fo ni ahwefo nyina na ansa na meba wasam so asem hia bi
o san be ka asembie
there be as o kai say be se boso me ba ko anam yenu ntam ni me ba show we so
yeah
na plaster bi
yeah me kai
o bisa me se mo pese me nka ho asem ka che mo say mo nya botan
at the right time obeka ho asem yeah
and then me pese me nti ho kakra
okay
just it was an assault case
on you.
Yes, by some people.
Wow.
And when it happened, you know, time assembly see wa Accra. The reason why I'm bringing this thing up when they say, when him say Ghana has say one, a hard dream say, what's the Makoko PO police station?
Okay.
Because the system is so corrupt, and then the people in the police service, you know, are so corrupt and damaged to the sense.
Some.
Okay. Some. To the extent say, when him say, what's some call? Na se wu na da form krana. So be wo influence kakra na se sika kakra. Na omo tie no no mo say asem no. Do you know say even when the person already born no kra no admit na ya no mo san so coach no niama e wo mu a obeye tie a obefa no ho adi. And that is how our police system operates. Inti no sabi obu obi a oni bi ohiani na se even onye level headed a na sem kopie police a na sem ye de no na police force and so coach ni pamonini no against the na sem we de no na video asem no so no frustrate no mo ye ne basa unim said that na asem ni see in all of this. I was just lucky say one of the guys no me to me eso ni mu de no call police station
okay
and ye chi no Unim said time why ye chin wa pe me wo hono mo even by that time na me fi hospital ye be wo hono mo na papa bi ene Nima assemblyman ena papa no eye even saying Nana Anson oye adonten hini for obokwawu adonten hini
for obokwawu
as obokwawu ye frem Nana Anson Lidi ankasa George Atawredu
okay
ena woni papa bi ba ayo no mo ba Nima police station hono e ba ye se omo bedwantu am abepa mechew se case no ye hwe
mo fa nko fie nko
na maame bi aso wa akire ye frɛ no Margaret Abuaji owo kanshi mokola ne car eye GT 46 2118 na ne company needing the Gary Cap omo driver was the person involved in this whole assembly by him.
Okay.
Unim so mo ba no me pa chawo sa Nana Anson a ye
obokwawu
hene. He came pretending say person mu yi case no no pa me cho yenye. Unim say case no omo transfer case no from Nima police station and they call ministries.
Okay.
Ministries police station. CID ni now you in charge no friend cover.
Okay.
Our ministries police station.
Okay.
Meba abema more details in future. Unim say omo sheda ye case no kokwasa. It's been more than 1.5 months.
You charge no.
Oh, to say
court.
I can tell you the number of police
investigators
handle case. Now we have free. We be can we chire we. And every time we almost shift go post no. Lastly, case na no so mo de court no. Omo ka say omo hwehwe footage bi na e de ben no mo ye se be hu maami bi maami ne so police for maami bi wo Accra regional head office no mo sa de shit office bi no on nchen ye call the office ono so ba case ni de nkiyi na kwa no ho be kire no mesi okay asade ne niama na ye so omo take responsibility no no mo na ende me be ba ha say amate say adonte hene no Nana Anson no wasanso afre say no kra no, and I can see say there is a deliberate attempt trying to connive with the police officers or more ministries police station where Mr. Covey in a handle case no Mr. Covey in a handle to try to frustrate the whole matter, but I can assure them say it is not going to
work,
and from here I am moving on to petition the IGP about their conduct. No, I'll go there. But you see, sometimes also access to exploit the access.
Definitely.
So if I have access to a higher authority,
you go there first.
Because in all of this, me shada imagines, me shada say, okay, say,
maybe yeah,
me pese me ma processes no.
Let the system work. But what was the system? Enya Divine. We are behind you. This case, we are behind you. The TB as a quarter, you be the actually. When you say Metian Quadi,
I did about police for be a acrobat. PIP for the trust. Because something my advice for quiet to say go to PIP no. PIP for born.
Okay.
Okay. I see.
Okay. So my member back to Divine Nkrumah na mimbisa. Divine. Enra we system here nya dwuma nyina kra nkaja mrahye bedwa fiem wo mo bedwin Ghana ho na Ghana yiedie elaya ese revoke na galamse ku yakon budget di anim ese kanya na enra mo da match pass se akonwa ho ne yakon me majority Enra, how did you feel watching TV, listening to radio?
Yo medasi maminchia ashephobia asem na ebono ma me na me de se mama memre na we me bono to fan because
what time be
lawyer
anti enie Enra Parliament ni
lawyer
e bia na wan hwe
lawyer Esquire
wapi we bam boys me lawyer me senior learned counsel bako so soon na ho no me MP so na sha white ya odi mu ho no Divine my enko asem eya bokuma Divine kasa yenko
unim the senior lawyer Namwali Esquire waka and something in our church breakdown.
Yeah.
And chairman and so akasa. Namino Adebakwa Ehamed say I'm disappointed in our parliament.
Excellently.
The conduct in the no my money unim say and you parliament just some few people any some interest be a SES7 I had to say like and you nyama ho ye
content of parliament
ye good
how can a content of parliament
ye good but some the mamin come
mo na ejabo mbacho ma
and you nyama e parliament no the three arms of government no the framers of the constitution no o man sheda hye kwa each arm be a very important to your democracy exercise na you na you experimenting with no. Now, Adebakwe me one say, unim say, in all of this halabalu, bruhaha, fracas, ninano, Adebakwe damun say, a depict a demonstrate hypocrisy and dishonesty.
Okay.
And the idea, say, it looks like in Ghana, no, we can never have honest people.
Not at all.
Like, omu yadi, omu siyo,
yes.
Oh, wait. Yes, politician no it is my man for who I may say who interest. Yes, he say unim say on one hand ade ba ko no command one no I as if say onim one sem when it comes to politician MP or parliament na say na man for kasa say ye hia kwan ya kwan nyo there be odu ono mo say na kwan nyo hia kra kese ono akoka ma ne ho ye ba ne ye complain say salary nye say ni say ni yo say there be masem no de nye mo manage na system no mu de be manage ni sa okwa na ne esgracia no no akokotu mu more than 100% because ono ne de ni hu ade we di ahime wo mu a me hu ni say the president e wo ho no mu a all of a sudden people want to play the ostrich and pretend they say we haven't seen
a been that.
And now, like all of a sudden we shouldn't discuss it.
There's
we shouldn't
not
talk
at all.
about it. And you're shifting goalposts, you know. And I find it's very disingenuous and disrespectful. Like obi tio unim say unu obi nya asem. Na sa asem no mudi no unim say no krebi wo mu no gina wanimu a wan kan wachi. Na still insist no odi ntro mu a e che so mbu.
Yeah.
Unrespectful, unregarded. And clearly no to say yan MPs for no ni members of parliament omumbu yan timemu for no almost sometimes they think say
even we also near question line him mache to abama
and
these very people
and
these very people
and sometimes you get the impression as if say omo ji say you yan eti woni nyina no yenim nyansa but we know some of them we need any momo the truth is that if it's not parliament now ya to abano ida come on odiomoto normal here emfa but you see you have an opportunity, you have this privilege to serve na mo ko enyama basabasa hwe adebako em ya pan say usha argument MPP for majority of more parliament all of a sudden na asem mo can say yentumi masa aka no yentumi allow Emma the people no mo affected constituencies no omunya representation in parliament na so mo so they have a right to a representation in parliament. When did they realize that?
And you just
the people of Sal 4 years the one constituency see omo dia police station
court several years in
petition the people of Santrophy Akpafu Lolobi one constituency 4 years in no representation
not at all
because time on MPP any abamu for feel say yekoto abeden a minority for the baby ni tie sa case
4 years
no representation yanka
some so didi omoda
again we are talking about the judiciary see sometimes when me obi won former attorney general papa we can say be na profound
Otu okay
I see now the politics is like a jungle
the
what strategy any the strongest in the
survival of the fittest
bro for no kind no why must it be so because if it is about survival of the fittest MP for bebre or parliament
they can't survive
them say survival of
buga na
sasa no say the fittest they say umuedu ebe buomu see me party say sana nke
dia okay ka betimi no ma tie gina
senka sana tia dan ka bu ne ebe buomu nya sana tia de mra ena ye adwuma mbra ni so o tia no na e affect obi a everybody will see say ade na wo ye
o tia no
hwe Supreme Court all of a sudden the Supreme Court enya adagye within few hours omutna se no yesi your case we ade expert motion obi enya representation from the other side to come and make a case na say the injunction to so must it take more than 10 days my ade no indefinite case ni so eni honum enu san so baya there are other cases wo honum a wo honum against yede akoko to Supreme Court animu a we must address unim say obi Supreme Court no 11 case wo sisi a yen kan wie LGBT case wo honum related or relative to parliament conduct of parliament exercise no oversee and do omun kai all because we have just and you see what they should know is say Ghanaians are getting to know say they are playing with the democracy na yenina yenim no mo play tricks if they think say omu use law and no mo say but in all of this I mean them no see no what I've come to realize is say let's not also forget say in politics no there's something we call diversionary tactics.
Okay.
Me, let me
so
play the devil's advocate right now. In this electioneering season, what I am me who say it looks like MPP NDC for no ankasa MP for no mutna one. E bi mo aye plan e bi say who said just 3 weeks Ghanaians were so upset with galamse and some bebre. It was just to divert our attention. And because this assembly course theater acting in movie or parliament. We and now can we the pertinent issues are affecting Ghanaians. It's because they planned to take our minds off event is saying the challenge is now because you see Ghanaians are becoming aware.
They are becoming aggressive.
You know, Mashada we have but say the truth is that whether Omobeko few Omobaketi Omokeso Ghana for 2024 election December 7 Obi Ankasa ni triwo yes be man bad haircut
and yes idea be man bad haircut where you divine Nkrumah PPP director of operations and no Ghana ye keka ko no kre pa and na metie former Supreme Court judge William Atuguba and explanation near Masa Namwali what am I the same thing but he made a point to say Ghana aye so volatile say asemunya sia say ye constitution no say ye even the Criminal Offences Act emre bia no do obefa wo cheche mu bia no wo fa echechem in the political angle no ebe favor no wo cheche mu to suit wo no one political career no ne na amanyoku a odom no wo hwemra ne pa nim say article 797(1) GNH no anke kotin say de na mo aleti manim straight na so oboa pa esa amanyo semunti no na obefi asefi kwati pokua no dey afa divine ho ansa no akwakodu na mo ale ho obewie no no wa confuse no wa dwan bebre and no the question I made back ne say enti mabunu na ye base wom MPP for ne ye base wom SCM from commercial bedwafim no mo kwakoye den mami mi sa chairman enti chairman enra mo MPP for enye ni wu a ne ona mo commercial bedwa no mo kwakoye den this all catch them me
consensus chairman
enti na bibi sa and your party so
me kan yasem
your party so
you know what your Ghana bia nyina ye de o hwe mami kan sem jo I'm telling Namwale today the first Namwale lose election nipa 2 Nkrumah ye omo ya na me kan
okay
you could trade fair on here that you can see so you could do Namwale say I'm could do Namwale say de emra so say parliamentary election you turn based upon nipa no and your party nipa ni film
okay
what me who candidate was to a candidate very media no more no makra akwa we bit my ejuma no you can listen to them at every time nipa da ubusa no bit maka they say what I say yes me come me candidate the west one dey kase ne problem be what west be bit maka chiro
okay
ubusa ba ko no na ono so PA bi okura book o hwem nipa no from day one who just say ono PA bi obusa no come you google like what I say I should tell you say
onim dey akwaso
one we are ujitum so ya beginning of ayaresa
yeah
now only understand it like that go to for mindset And no common added advantage over the other person, giving equal opportunities. What I say, but it's Nkrumah. Or so ni I can say
yes, I have cried. What the Conco Webage now? The party we are tired. Yes, sir.
Yabatwaman. What I say, and no need be able to do any.
Okay.
What I say, and I'm say, I'm on for your opposition. Yes, we are Sibia.
More.
Over my player. Could you Santinia, my name, by the you? Say time, and this was Bemuno. Come over with the cowboys, versus man. And a near air cosine, come over no moody.
Okay.
When you're in this city, I said time, no dim common say. And they so say, did he say? Munkata, a Muntaka, and cast a bag with him, maybe and share, say, when this, you know, all kind of crap. Who does it? I am Pastor Papa and Shana. And this one did not tell no more than Papa the book of the jump. Where the Muntaka, crowing, no quid, okay. Politicians, you need to come and call for no. And you go for your would pay. What does it? Oh, we're party for. And this MP full soldiers. Here, who did the review? Come in and do. And you can say, a neck, commercial 100, I mean, more wage for 10 cities. What does it? Minimum wage 30 cities, 25 cities, and there. Parliament, young show, young book, your more assurance, I give you on show. Call my Parliament to get 200 Ghana for the must have a call. I'll call construction the whole day for 30 cities. Nkrumah Parliament, yeah, more.
And today, be my Miss Aja Kwasipoku. And Mabuna no one Maimuno. Mrashebe for them pana mo pesa mo ye Mabunu.
Pay your Mabunu, they pay your honey.
Near Mabunu, ye pay your honey.
Kenya for Kofa Babun be by some ye do be president. That gentleman could have never been president of Kenya under normal yini sikango fukra. And the Mamusi for the first time, yay. Ya so ya dem ya de ne ba buy. Obe no misbehavior the tax be aboard and buy no oh one reverse you ye tie. The baby I penny because you do buy. We need to get to that stage. Okay. We need to see triangle for kasa do mu here. Na me TV so na hwe na me hu me MP oh
match
MP match past president. Okay. On the 6th of March, match part training and he invited blah. Agree on school na ba match.
Be match pass.
Oh, and they don't feel ashamed of themselves. Must have been radio so parliamentary the way we do our things in the house. As they grow we go school there you crowd. Do you need to be learned to know simple common sense in yeah. You see, yeah before and the be I will say table about table the economy grow at 10%. Economy grew at 0.1%. That is what you have to be telling us. So we need people. You see, normally when you are there, I'm going to lose our back. We need people who are learning. Normally, so hobby and maybe and not the last party prepare opportunity onka. So we need people who speak truth to power. Because massa, where the uncle ye, massa, I come 4 5 months. You bush for Ghanaian. Yeah. Your mama me a quack, yes, gas a crab on a casa. You tried them your casa. Oh, the way. Yes, I will call it Parliament for Gracia decision. On the bar. Oh, I know. But
back to my question. Enra, some Mabuna Modi Bassis me no. A bassy wom call Parliament no more cobon sama mo now more cobon payabwa and now so more take qua at the amount.
You see, let's not blame them. Let's not blame the MPs. Let's not blame the MPs. Sometimes the emblem, but sometimes normally because was MP and Casampo and you're not say bass.
Okay.
Somebody want to look good. Somebody wants to look good. Who no bitty baby. Or your PCB and now your MCB or Perceba will be who's on no yepa. Me constituency the Parliament is see. Me passing for something happened in Temawes registration time. And this is chairman Temawes. Me and we are like brothers. We grew up together. Coincidentally, I'm a chairman. Me and young. Me primo is also primo level playing field. Me one man your friend me. I was you here. Yes, this is for no. Omuchodi, on the Niger for. Yeah. Come to do Niger for. Me to come to do. Okay. Then I move in there. Giddy. We do our penalty table. This was a machine. We got to start table. So scatter machine. Yeah, police to me. And I'm cover. Your coffee, baby. You are now working.
You are. And you are now working. You are now working.
Some George.
So no, Machi.
Some George. One of the point first. Your boss slap Machi. Your mama chap. So your mama yet to me. Now I'm able to tell. Only I'm about to slap me. Then to come on, you can you be a chief of staff. Into the number where I some George. First Minister John Mama Bundi. Some George. Wamachi. Yes, I bought a slap I also.
And na kwesi poku say ne dey aye dey Sam George na ne amasa ene yabo bi so tro no wa match ne yama no ye be man appointment ya wo benya den
nya nra MP before year no you see before that no nra anajo the day before no na radio station be with the MPP national vice chairman
okay
na sena na all kaka binsem
aggressiveness no dey kasa no
make sure say that we do the right thing then number 2 parliament on in time if you say na I dey going to mobilize people to parliament and I say dear no kakoye not knowing say omkako Basin Crawford.
Oh yeah,
you see Senkai this for Basin Crawford
that was enra me studio hanyina ade na me bompai say ANC
me call him constituency executive council look nobody should move to parliament.
Okay,
nobody should mobilize anybody to parliament.
Excellent.
On the ticket of an NDC. Because Muku, no, behind the power is in the chamber.
Chamber.
On a power no.
Okay.
Oh,
that is the question I'm asking.
No more MPP at the ABN Group the campaign. Some of them will say
now where campaign grounds.
Oh, say president of parliament. So to me, no,
all the way from
so I'm renting bus.
Nenti monam kwan so ba no e na bibi be ye mo a omunye nipa dodo.
It was needless.
And this is the video.
Oh,
one more buy in their numbers 2-3 buses and a buy in their numbers no so mo ba be ye den
needless. Inter dem am kasi tama na parliament back no who said the gallery na can be imagine say na me nimpo say parliament has shifted to Accra
conference center. Okay,
so after my radio TV presentation I go to parliament to go and sit at the gallery, but the moment we say any gallery we say no manko.
Okay,
because I wanted to see what will happen in the chamber. That's where democracy moves. Oh, now make us say about next time you shouldn't do that because you shouldn't raise tension the way the deputy chairman, MPP national deputy chairman, second third deputy chairman,
Masaudu.
Gidi. And when you don't do those things.
Okay.
Intellectual work no more parliament or more.
Emrani ya kwa chere.
Parliament ya kasa.
Okay.
No be kan kasa. Me we say afiduma kesu nko woni mu say Bible raised a quorum we say aka. Because the first parliament no, this parliament no, you call no, and this is for control majority side. And then before control minority side. And the other one see he's aligned with MPP. So Bible rule say
then move to
so the same thing. You see, Afenima should have allowed them to sit at the minority side. Then the court ruling will come and then they will read it.
Council, their working say the media me who said they mean describing no because offer phone now for Alexander Afenyo Markins now address no as minority leader on no issue. Offer phone now for Keso ato forcing now address no as minority leader who issue. Omumi enu nyina obi aso ya majority leader.
Let me just say the wise counsel should have come from the MPP side.
Okay.
In the sense say happened that we got minority side. And if you got majority side.
Yeah.
And then the ruling came and you have to switch. We said so as at the time parliament rose before yesterday's meeting. Now you were in minority side and it was in majority side. Per the ruling of parliament.
Okay.
So one bar, go and sit that way.
Say almost on the Supreme Court ruling.
So wait, and they were served on Tuesday on Monday.
Okay.
So Tuesday no contrast to our minority side. Now we enter majority side
because the speaker has not been served. Okay.
The thing has been served. Now they are coming to read it in the chamber of parliament. So once they read it in the chamber of parliament, say this is the Supreme Court
ruling now. Okay.
So the tables must do what? Must change again. So as of tomorrow, Edrano, yesterday, no, in rising, no, or in adjourning, momentarily, if parliament can go on break. After the break, the majority will go to majority, and minority will go to pay the Supreme Court ruling. But the one yabutre, what I'm saying, I can campaign to say ego. you didn't say kind of chimo. Ahomaso. But you can sit temporary at the minority side because per the ruling on Friday, you know. Sit temporary at the minority side. Then the ruling from the Supreme Court will be read. And then the NDC will go back because the Supreme Court say yeah. But now he didn't give the opportunity to take decision. So MP Bankasa na ashutu omo Afenyo Markins and was shooting no in the leg. Okay.
Afenyo Markins Ankasa na shooting no in the leg. Na mami Mr. Divine Nkrumah. Divine. Ebeya wo dese enra ne na esi wo mrahye bedwafiem nyina na wafa phone na wafre constituency chairman ne polling station agency no say monsesa PPP phone ka mu na momfa nkom mrahye bedwafiem.
Unim adeba kwa emi wanwa was adi nyina ne say that's say medical me catch say the hypocrisy na woman na annoying me in all of this. And I had to say nipa eja like nakuma a woman nipa to baby and na the ohwehwe nko na why na dwe so baby because ohwe MPs for ya dia omoye ya me I will talk about the majority specifically. Say look at the way omoye omoniama na utim say they are not being honest. Unim say sa MPs omo defend ya in their own party no, do you know say they have sacked them?
Okay.
Unim say on the various platforms that these MPs are, omoni MPP for MPC way, ya you omo nyina efiso because they are not part of them.
Oh, okay.
Intimu amukukwemu no, you agree say they are not your people. But just because you want to remain in the majority no, you feel say as I say at all costs no, mu play games. Now you create a picture say Nkrumah no a part of you when in reality no,
they are not.
Okay. Just because you want to be in the majority. Apart from that, osanso tie omo nkomo biwa omo ba. Utimi hu say I had to say instead say omo benya in parliamentary certain arrangement. And by negotiation dealings before once or sometimes they come to the chamber. No?
Yeah, so be a committee.
Unim said this alert was given some months ago by Haruna Idrisu.
Yeah.
Which I thought to say if they were minded naka omo be engage omo like muno mbekasa.
Yeah.
Na omo overlook and as same way no omo yi omo ani. Usha the poster of the MPP in parliament any omo MPs na like omo the arrogance they exhibit, the facts like like and I must have kind of posture no portray no affecting all the institutions.
Okay.
And I say unfortunately for us as a country, we have gotten to the point in our history almost all the state institutions in integrity losing credibility. Okay. You see, ama ya politicize every aspect. Politics. Hey, obi kodidi politics. Okoto ediane politics. Sabi okujane na politics. And you did say your mind. Idea to say you did asem to on ye kanu. And why? Those people in parliament. Omo ji some ye ni party obia, mache some adwinche obia. On person mun say when the majority is here, they want to define. Ghana for na yen koto aban yen in our wisdom in decided say we want this type of parliament. Okay. Parliament time mu be pampi bawe asanyom no to aban mo
debi
yen ye to aban ye 137 say ne pe no 136 intare no person omunya chinchim ya ga koto abawie no mo san so chinchim yen sabi o why mo party mo internal party elections no if there are disagreements solve it. Deal with it. Want to me and deal with now Nkrumah shift camp no more moving on. And then by law, and then by precedent and convention, if Omo moving on, then they are contesting as independent candidates and I say Omo contesting on political parties, take it out. Omo forfeit Omo seat,
okay.
By that action, take it. All of a sudden you go to law and so the setting will move into the future and then
it's almost a future and your present
and your future and also me yes anwa now to say omu play with our intelligence.
Yeah.
I to see it sabi you ya dwen
nyina yenim nyansa omo kakra na nipa 275
me nya lawyer na me law no me say na mo
lawyer wa ha
me say that ni musa but sabi common sense Emma me who say some of the things you are saying you are not making sense to me. What you are saying I understand. Sabi you me nya political apparatchik ya obeka bibia o ka no sign ye me wuri a me be south the height in the distance then no ka say furi no na imagine enti no mahuri there be in some na mu game na mu play or parliament one mu hwe o kai wo lazy by election o kai say by election ba so 2015 abeto about 2016 no say John sabi you
na me fa ne crazy
and a di anim and na cut 5 months to election. Sir John say pin my election number so da. No mo dey call Supreme Court omo dey injunction to so gidi. Na mo aka 2 months mo say the people also deserve representation in parliament. When law no so chire different thing mo dey
sir for 4 years kura wo manya
bi no cry 4 years enya representation. Mo nyina mo te ho no man kan ho asem because it was serving you people's interest in it no. Mo ye imagine say mo ehun. But me there eya me kama sem nyina na me di wi there is God oh nyame wo ho na bone amu nyina mu di no eya me bon pa chi Yakopon say bibibia wo yeti o man Ghana e man kofo bebre ana woni se de wo ye na e bone no nyame ntia wo so ka
nyame entia wo se ka ene nyame obetua wo so ka pa e wo ha we eye ensema divine Nkrumah PPP director of operations edi etudwa ye bre na ye be sema 1 minute na ye say yes orako ni amasa na amwale ni asi na nya asi enim guase ne de no awomagu ewie ya no pe ya kire bisa say bibia ye boko bibia ye okay there is a ladder who ni say there be ubisa sa question na say opese ubisa say esoro ho bibia ye boko 1 minute eda asem na wunua no ma ugya wo mo fie wo be ka kire wo
me asema mpese me call that Kotopon.
Okay,
the MPP candidate no
oh stand order de Kotopon
me call that Kotopon.
Okay
na MPP candidate no last Friday Jomama ba that Kotopon na me can see be platform so na Nkrofo intimacy mpese me use with na me explain.
Okay, 1 minute
me amasana mwale I'm not tribalistic.
Okay,
me constituency organizer me na me support no.
Okay,
officer ndema secretary Oya Igbeni. I'm not tribalistic. The MPP candidate is not from voter region, unfit voter region. I'm nationalistic. Di papa wu ye no, ye ko sie ni okutonu. Di papa o kadente. Ni ma mi wu ye no, ye ko fie no novo, ni airport novo.
Port novo ye.
Beni, Dawume.
Hey.
So the man has kadente. Obeche la fo e brojo homo no.
Eno no.
Osi odizo me be fi kutonu aba. Besi ne. Emai. Na ye end this for be say na mwale we are tribalistic. I'm not tribalistic.
You are not.
The man is not he's a Ghanaian.
Okay.
How he got his Ghanaian nationality? I don't know.
And
but he has dual citizenship.
Okay.
Because our kadente.
Okay.
So I'm being nationalistic.
Not.
The election is for Ghanaians, full-blooded Ghanaians. Ghanaians are only dual nationality.
Okay.
MPP,
So
MPP candidate.
MPP candidate.
Okay.
So the American say, so we're relinquishing the citizenship as a Benidua
or not.
As a Cotonou. He should come out and tell us, say, I have relinquished my nationality as a Benidua because our kadente.
Me da say near masana amwale eno no dade Kotopon ena odisa akun afio divine Nkrumah 1 minute and then bro so pa 1 minute
1 minute 30 seconds
that 1 minute yeah waga fia bro chira ba ntimi pese me fanita awasese me ba no wasese cap ohima wo ye je rough o de divine hwemanim na kasa ye hwemanim enhwe hobiem divine hwem na kasa de kasa ni am
we na hwe ni say
oye me baba nso oye kama
community tumiro
yeah divine de hwemanim straight na kasa
ade bi koso
oye man na say yeah madam antem wate na no ye o de track
but the sporting ni de nya izo
yeah divine kasa ni anko
udim say
PPP for suba
udim say
divine kasa ni anko okay
Nancy unim say minim baby abola na fi say minim obesori no ahomache na wo ko no lɔri kwan no ho
bola traffic light yes nya me traffic light yes e bi go
lanes no infin baby
NDC form be say unpopular
obefa no ne logo saminim say ye abobo ya ko
omo sheda efie na wa around ni nyina betu gu ho ho na betu
from Atomic Junction and they could see event is a Rich Junction obedu anajo na okohwe bola pa egugu kwan no ho a I don't know where efi
okay
Mr.
Assembly for Juma
okay
Mr. Assembly for say but enemy ba no because I wanted to talk about this no me share baby a camera position no ebobo and I observed say police for cameras na ebobo krom na bi hwe sa kwan na baby mo de bola na egugu no one na di go because it doesn't make sense omubeyi afi omubabi omuwo no mo de abegu lord kwan na kasa na car efa ho no say omu de bola abegu enye no kwan so
me da se eja poku 1 minute
on say we make just am on your phone yes Ghana
anye
na only the way nature so no say Ghana you know what I'm saying that
okay
you see now only on come on we dey say abrante yo fi kere Japan chen dual citizenship I don't talk hey Canada ni kakra Ghana ni kakra no go
ja chikwesi
ya dey be war no so no okoko to bi and na otia no okobi dey enu na enu na nche
1 minute
ya ti Nkrumah Ghana blaster ye goalkeeper Jojo
blaster be na say
we tie me ikaba me see Jojo wala got na chi no ni ma me ye Germany ni papa ye 3 countries na bomba Ghana me say Ghana we dey try eno the chi
me bre na
eno the chi Ghana
that you allowed to
eno the chi Ghana blaster you can get dual citizenship when you serve as right enti unu we a lawyer
that is the law
say we dey say me can
o twi fan co parliament
we a lawyer enti ka odi
Ghana says in
na mwale mpacho man ebre na ye man fa na
Ghana as a goalkeeper
you see me no pa ngo ho put on top of team ana ndigana se go we abrante we win ewie ehun kekem na amale kekem
sa me da se
ehun kekem na amale
o se we di nkunim awie edu wa ye be san hia wo court wo se dual citizenship edu we beba mabeja for me da must say Divine Nkrumah director of operations Emma Progressive People's Party PPP ni Amasa Namwale former